need to compete, my darling. Broke, stand to the left. Now I gotta know the best to deposit. I feel the real, know the rest. All I let it see. All I need to compete, my darling. Broke, stand to the left. Now I gotta know the best to deposit. I feel the real, know the rest. Yeah, they know the rest. Don't have respect. The words stuck together go forever mesh. About to tear the club up. Out of this world. Big pop, top charts like Scott. By your hopscotch on them. Know a couple really got up in top notch. Me a hip hop, brown top me. I will send you the Mercury, planet all Freddy. Your energy irking me, delivery petty, ad lib heavy. Break it down, I've been deadly. Ay, and this ain't even on the album. Eye on the prize in the battlefield. I'm ready to blow up out of here. While you acting different, I'm with the cavalry. Saying all I need to compete, my darling.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Utah Jazz. It's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Harper, Longley out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Pippen, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. Here's Longley, Harper. They grab their own miss. Here's Rodman, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Lock at 6. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Over Mitchell. The shot's good from Jordan.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Conley.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist to turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Jordan with the bucket.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Conley against Harper. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan inside, covered by Mitchell. The shot's good from Rodman.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting. Hitting 80% from the field.
Now here is Conley. Softly drops in the floater. Conley's got 5 now.
Smooth off the fingertip. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Left side Rodman from the baseline. Off the left rim and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Harper the pass to Longley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Utah with the ball. Here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading. The drive by Jordan. Good.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now, here's Mitchell. Knocks down the step-back J.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Harper kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Rodman passes to Harper. Back to Rodman. Outside Jordan. It's stolen by Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. For the Jazz, Joe Ingles is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Chicago. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Outside Pippen from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. Mitchell in the corner. Fires from deep. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Ingles.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
Pippen dishes to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Guys, that's... just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Rodman passes to Pippen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good from Pippen. A different look for Utah. Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mitchell. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pippen against Ingles. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Passes to Rodman. Here's Wennington. Pippen for three. Here's Rodman. And that one is off. Davis with some nice D. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
It's stolen by Ingles. Clarkson dishes to Moutier. There's the double team with Pippen. Davis kicks to Ingles. Kukoc with the steal. He's got a clear path. Lays it in off the breakaway.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the...
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition. Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Chicago leading. So the Bulls 5 right now. Bill Wennington out there with Simpkins. Then it's Kukoc. Then it's Kerr. And it's Bushler in at the 2-guard spot. The pass to Simpkins. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kerr can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Pass to O'Neal. Clarkson up top. And there's another one for the Jam.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Chicago. They trail by 1. Pass to Wennington. Here's Bushler. 3-pointer. Stolen by O'Neal. And here comes the break. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. And that one good from Clarkson.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Chicago calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Jordan comes. In for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Longley passes to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 9 points for Michael Jordan.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Here's Davis. Got a hand on it. Jordan against Moutier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Mitchell comes in for Emmanuel Moutier. And so Jordan nails both of them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Conley against Harper. Davis dishes to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Davis. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Harper. It's tipped. Outside for Jordan. Davis with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Simpkins. Harper the pass to Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw good, Jordan.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
On the wing, Mitchell. Good on the shot. Mitchell's got 6.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
Longley passes to Bushley. And again, no good by Chicago. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
O'Neal inside. That one, no good. Here's the break, and they double up Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
On the wing, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Bushley. Bulls trail by 4. Stolen by O'Neal. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's Mitchell missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Good on the second free throw. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. The drive by Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
There's 1:34 left to play here in the second quarter. Harper against Conley. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside Pippen. To the inside. For 3. Harper's shot's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Harper's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Conley finds Mitchell. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
A tight game here in Utah. And they double up Jordan. Here's Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Jazz lead by 2.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Conley against Harper. Elbow shot is on the way. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Clarkson on the wing. Chalk up 2 there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Utah out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. And by just a fraction, they got the better of the action in the second quarter. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Conley against Harper. Conley kicks to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. He's got 12.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the three is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Steve Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Rodman covering. Count it. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. And here are the Bulls now. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Kerr for 3. Rebound Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one for the Jazz. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Chicago also making some changes. Huntington comes in for Longley. And it's Kukoc in for Michael Jordan. Utah leading by 7. Moutier passes to Mitchell. Ingles with the ball. Back to Mitchell, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Kicks it out to Kerr. Here's Pippen. The shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Pippen's gone 1 of 4 so far. Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shots good by Pippen.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Moutier against Kerr. Davis dishes to Moutier. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And he gets it to go. Mitchell's got 16.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Chicago calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And the Bulls making a change also. Longley's checked in. And Moutier throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Then for 3. And the Bulls. With another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Kukoc with the steal. Here's Rodman, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Moutier kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Clarkson. Another miss by Utah. Bulls trail by 11. Right side, Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis, and it's Bogdanovich in for Moutier. Here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
A lot of great young players in this league. Donovan Mitchell has the edge and hunger right now.
Clarkson against Pippen. Kukoc for three. Here's Rodman. It's deflected. The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harper comes in for Kerr. Jazz leading by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. He kicks to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Conley feeling it out. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The free throw drops for Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for Utah, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Conley drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. The drive by Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 24.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Chicago right now, we've got Kukoc. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. It's Michael Jordan, and it's Harper in at the one spot. Such a wide open look. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
And they double up Jordan. Back to Harper. From outside the arc. And no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Good finish in transition by Joe Ingles. And on the other side, you have to make sure you get back and defend.
Right side Harper. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
The drive by Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 15. Clarkson against Jordan. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin. Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Now Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
That one falls.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
And here's Utah. They get a hand on it. Jordan with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Utah leading by 13. Outside Conley. Over Rodman. Conley's shot is off.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Conley against Harper. They shoot again. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bulls trail by 11. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Back to Kukoc. Jordan the pass to Kukoc. The lead now cut to single digits.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. That one is no good. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Jordan. Inside. Rodman with the bucket. Rodman's got 9 points here in the second half.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 8. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Conley.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. And see if they were listening. Guys?
The evolution of Gobert's offense, much more fluid now at that end.
Here's Jordan off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Harper with the ball. Outside Jordan. 4 on the clock, and they double up Jordan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Credit Joe Ingles for how hard he plays, taking the challenge defensively.
Down low, here's Gobert, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now one on Pippen. A free throw dropped for Gobert.
He's a great defender. He's improved his scoring. Rudy Gobert has put a lot of work into his body and game.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Good on both. And so here is Chicago, down by 12. Here's Jordan, got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for Bulls, Michael Jordan. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Williams-Goss. so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.